Okay.
So I am led to understand that the sister is a follower of this maker.
Am I the sister? Oh, that's so cute. It's like you're my big brother. Or sister. Or whatever.
I am a creature of stone. I rather doubt that we would be related in any shape or form.
Oh, I didn't mean literally. Don't you think that people can be related in spirit?
I notice that humans tend to believe in a great number of things that are not true, even when given evidence to the contrary.
Believing in things when there is no
True.
proof is what faith is all about, Shale.
Believing in things when there is no proof is what gullibility is all about.
So I am gullible now.
I take it we are no longer sisters in spirit.
Shale.
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen. But there's more out there.
Okay, well, take what you get. Can I go in? What do I do?
I see it found some augmentation crystals. I was not even aware it knew about them. Well done. So, what does it think? They don't make me look any wider, do they? I find I'm already too wide as it is.
You look sparkly.
They are, aren't they? I so adore
Yes.
them. I think it should find some more as soon as possible. I want to glitter from ear to ear, so to speak.
Okay.
If you're looking for Lord Doolan Forender, you'll find him at Tapster's, taking his evening drink.
Thank you. How nice of him. Okay, we're headed to Tapsters.
Atrosvala, champion. I hear your performance in
Yay.
the proving was nothing short of amazing. I must thank you for bringing both Baisel and Widon back into the fight. His lordship was touched to see his old friends stand for him. There can no longer be any doubt where your sympathies lie. If you're ready, Lord Harrowmont will see you now. His lordship is looking forward.
Let's do it. Finally. These guys just stay holed up in their offices. There he is.
I appreciate what you have done, Warden, and I apologize for putting one of your rank through such trials. I am Lord Pyrell Harrowmont, and I thank you for your efforts to help me preserve King Endrin's throne. You may not know
I do want to know
but
why.
Balin is actually the youngest of three. Endrin's eldest, Trian, was murdered in the Deep Roads not a year ago. His middle son was found standing over the body and was exiled. But I've always found it suspicious that Balin knew just where to look. Endrin loved
That's
his
weird.
sons too much to voice such suspicions. But he knew Balin's only interest in ruling was to further his own power. Balin resents me because I did not believe his setup. I wanted a full investigation, a trial, not this knee-jerk reaction. It
I guess
speaks
I agree.
poorly of Balin that Endrin himself was the first to think that he should not be trusted. I have never sought the throne. My role was to serve Endrin, first as his advisor, then as an elected Desher in the Assembly. Harrowmont has never been king, and I always assumed Trian would rule after his father. But both Endrin and my colleagues have asked me to step up, and I will not back down when Orzammar needs me.
I like this guy. I mean, Balin's men, every time I speak to one, they're just kind of rude, which I feel like says a lot.
The Assembly represents the voices of the wisest, most noble families. While we need a single king to preside over important functions and lead us in battle, the Assembly better represents all in Orzammar. For us, the Darkspawn are a constant menace, so a blight may not elicit the same urgency you are used to. Ultimately, the Assembly decides what troops to send. If they no longer fear civil war, they'll have no reason to hold back. If you want my support to count, I will have to be king. And right now, there is no sure way to get there. Have you heard of a woman named Jarvia and the criminal carter she runs?
Yes.
The Assembly receives pleas every day from the common folk, begging that something be done about her. So far, no one has managed. Jarvia hides her base in Dust Town, the raw edges of the city where no one lives but castless and criminals. If you would help me in this, it would show the Assembly that I, and not Balin, have the ability to defend and rule this city. Do this, and I promise if I take the throne, I will not stop until the Assembly sends your troops. Look for Jarvia in Dust Town. Do whatever it takes to see that justice is served.
I wonder if we'll be able to help those castless people. I mean, the criminals, maybe not, but the castless, it would be cool if we could help them somehow.
Wardens present in Orzammar. Endorsement of Lord Harrowmont, a blow against Lord Balin.
You really have to be so loud? I'm not trying to get jumped. Uh-oh. I knew they were gonna attack. This is a good team. Oh yeah, we can speak to him.
Andraste teaches that patience is the child of wisdom, but I'm eager to hear if you've seen the Shaper.
I have.
Oh, praise the Maker! You truly walk in the light, friend. I already found a convert among the merchants who offered his shop as a temporary chantry. It's just by the tapsters. Please, come to our first service.
Good for you. Do whatever you want. There was two different, there was another mission here, actually. It was finding a thief. Thief in the House of Learning. Track down the thief who stole a tome. Earn the shape rate. Bald head and tattoos. Okay.
What do you want, Ward?
I'm guessing it's
You're out of your
you.
element down here. Is that so? What makes you think anyone here would turn me, this person in? You've walked into a sodding fight, Warden, and I've already passed your stupid tome along. Too bad for you.
Lovely crunching noises.
Proving receipt. Proving receipt. Oh. Okay. As soon as I'm done with Jarvia, I'll see what I can do. This is a place I haven't been to yet. You might know something. Shopkeepers tend to know something.
We got nothing to buy for the likes of you. Or maybe you wanted to sell. Enough to know she don't fancy strangers asking questions. Best way to find it is stand on any street corner in Orzammar and insult Jarvia's mother. You'll wind up there quick enough, and have a real long time to get to know the place. Could be, if 30 silver came my way, I might know a bit. Fine.
20.
Only Jarvia's men knew all the entrances to her base. But I tell you, I've watched them. They go up to what look like bare walls, and poof, gone. Like there's a secret door. There's one just across the way. Watch long enough, and you'll see. Now you owe me 30 silver.
Okay. Fine.
Doing business. Now you want to buy something, or are we done?
Okay, so we're looking for a secret door. You said across the way. Actually, I want to talk to this one lady by the fire. This one, because she said she used to work for her.
Enough of the architectural beauty of Dust Town? You need old Nadezhda to play tour guide? Know her. I used to run with her. Jarvia took over the Carta not more than a year ago, and already she's got every duster with both legs bearing swords for her. Won't be easy. She's gotten real careful since Barat died. Real paranoid. She's got Carta members all carrying these fingerbone tokens. She scratches some mark into them so she'll know they came from her. There's doors to her base all over the city, but only one is ever open at a time. And if you show up without a token, you'd never know it was there. Can't help you there, Selrocka. The Carta members keep them real tight. But that's worth something, right? Maybe just a little.
Yeah. I mean, she really spilled everything.
With a full stomach.
I keep spending money when I come here. So who should I speak to? Slum's house. I'm gonna go in here and see.
Look what we have here.
Jarvia said you were looking for trouble. Congratulations. You found it.
Good. Give me that finger bone.
Don't kill me! Just so you know. Sorry ancestors! What do they teach you on the surface? You fight like a bleeding archdemon. Sweet bloody stone, look at them all.
I did kill most of them.
The base is below the city. You can get to it through the wall of the third house on this row. Put this token through the slot, and it'll open. Will you let me go now?
I don't want to.
Really? Oh, thank you. You're a good person. How do they say it? The ancestors have shown their favor.
I will kill you if I see you again. Freaking thugs. Just have to find the door. Probably one of these. Okay, suspicious door. I think that might be it. This is a cave?
What's the password? Looks like we have a martyr, boys.
It wouldn't have mattered what I said.
Oh, done. No, that could have gone so much better.
I definitely could have, but we did it anyways. Ooh, these are challenging.
Actually put me down.
As you
what? Whoa. Did not see that.
Tell me.
This is quite the house she has. Like, this place is massive.
Make her be praised. And so I shall.
Here, look at this. Do you know what this is?
I keep doing that by mistake.
I picked it in Lothering. I remember thinking,
what is this angle?
How could something so beautiful exist in a place with so much despair and ugliness? I probably should have left it alone, but I couldn't. The Darkspawn would come and their taint would just destroy it. So I've had it ever since.
Oh.
I thought that I might give it to you, actually. In a lot of ways, I think the same thing. when I look at you.
That's so sweet.
I'm glad you like it. I was just thinking, here I am doing all this complaining, and you haven't exactly been having a good time of it yourself. You've had none of the good experience of being a Grey Warden since your joining. Not a word of thanks or congratulations. It's all been death and fighting and tragedy. I thought maybe I could say something.
It's true.
Tell you what a rare and wonderful thing you are to find amidst all this darkness. I'm glad you like it. Now, if we could move right on past this awkward, embarrassing stage and get right to the steamy bits, I'd appreciate it.
What? What in the cave?
Ha ha. Bluff called. Damn, she saw right through me. I'll be standing over here until the blushing stops, just to be safe. You know how it is.
Wow. It's a plot item? That's really nice. Okay, moving on. I always talk to them on accident. I am making a lot of money from this little expedition. It's actually a huge expedition. Okay, looks like this might be the end, as it's saved for me. There she is.
Harrowmont finally realized we're taking the city, yet he still can't be bothered to send his own men. Well, you picked the wrong side, stranger. It doesn't matter who's king, as long as there's a queen. You'll pay for their deaths 100 times over. Kill them! But leave the pretty one alive. I have plans for her.
Oh, that's concerning. We still have 2 more, but holy crap, I just beat so many of them. I really want to do maybe... I haven't really been using these lyrium potions.
So I shall. And so I shall.
Okay, let's fully prepare.
It's a fight! How lovely!
Okay, they're not so tough. Did we win?
I can't believe
Yes.
you actually put me down.
Wow. Oops.
Of course.
Oh, she has a lot of stuff. Alright guys, let's get out of here. That was quite a crazy adventure. Did not expect it to be that thorough. It says shop.
God, by all the beards of my ancestors! How did you... Where did you come from? You made a hole in my wall!
Who is he?
No! I don't have anything to do with them! They're criminals! When they built this part of the city, they must have built over some tunnels. I swear I had no idea. Oh, just leave me alone. I don't want anything to do with this. And if anyone comes asking, I'm gonna tell them you did it!
Well, okay, fine. We just made a hole in this man's wall. I just realized that's that shop that was locked. Yep, that's definitely it.
Valor, my nug-wrangling friend.
Okay. Get me out of there. I think that might be all we have to do to get his favor.
Jarvia and Akata are dead. I suppose it was unrealistic to expect them to surrender. I have no desire to go back on my word. But when Balin heard the news about Jarvia, he raised the stakes. He is forcing a vote in the next 2 days. By law, that prevents the Assembly from hearing any other pleas. To help with your troops, I will require your assistance one last time. Do you know anything of the Paragon Branca?
They said the word Branca when I was coming in.
Branca is a paragon.
To Orzammar.
The only one we have been blessed with in 4 generations. 2 years ago, she took her entire house into the deep roads on a mad quest to uncover ancient secrets. No one's heard from her since. Were she to return and endorse someone for the throne, the Assembly would be honor-bound to accept her wishes.
Okay.
Her entire house went with her. It would take a lot to kill so many. If not, bringing proof of her death, or a body to return to the stone, would still show that as an ancestor, it was my hand she guided to her remains. My men traced Branca's disappearance to an ancient crossroads known as Caridin's Cross. It is many miles below where we normally venture, but I can provide a map to lead you there. Just enter the deep roads through the mines. Thank you again.
Roads.
And may the ancestors guide your steps.
This is gonna be fun. First, I need to get rid of all the stuff I got. Okay, it looks like I did a lot of selling stuff.
Stranger, have you seen a Grey
Everyone
Warden
start
hereabouts?
talking.
I've been privy to the rumor that he, or was that she? Hey, you understand this was many mugs ago. It was searching for Branca on Lord Harriman's own command. Well, if you're the best they got, then standards must have fallen way down. But I suppose that would account for an elf being down here. Say, could I ask you a favor?
I don't know. Why not? Everyone else does.
Name's Ogren. And if you've ever heard of me before, it's probably all been about how I piss ale and kill little boys who look at me wrong.
God.
And that's mostly true. But the part they never say is how I'm the only one still trying to save our only paragon. And if you're looking for Branca, I'm the only one who knows what she was looking for, which might be pretty sodding helpful in finding her. I know what Branca wanted, and how she was looking. You, I assume, know whatever Harrowmont's men have dug up on where exactly she disappeared. If we pool our knowledge, we stand a chance of finding Branca. Otherwise, good sodding luck. You should know that Branca was looking for the Anvil of the Void, the secret to building golems, which was lost centuries ago.
Ooh.
The smith Caridin built it, and with it, Orzammar had 100 years of peace, while it was protected by the golems forged on the anvil. As far as anyone knows, the anvil was built in the old Orton Tig. Branca planned to start looking there, if she could ever find it. All she knew was that it was past Caridin's Cross. No one's seen that Tig for 500 years. Why? We were sodding married until she left me and took our whole house into the deep roads on her mad quest for the anvil. It was a stupid
Didn't take you?
If I'd been with her, she'd have made it back years ago. But I forgive her.
Okay, then.
If we're going, let's get moving. Branca's not gonna sodding find herself.
Relax, it's been many years now.
Blood and damnation.
Okay. I'm sorry. Let's see how it goes, I guess.
By my ancestors, this is
Wow.
a wonderful gift.
That was a lot of points. Oh, let's see. Is it two-handed? Yeah. I don't have anything to give him.
What's this?
Okay.
An elf? I'm sorry, but I cannot allow you past the front lines without Adesha's permission.
Open
Oh,
your
I have
eyes,
it.
man! This Grey Warden is on a quest to find your paragon. Do I have to take your stinking head off?
Ogren could have been Adesha for House Branca. I suppose he's the next best thing in both skill and arrogance. You may pass. I'd offer more assistance, but my command post is here. All of Orzammar relies on us to hold this line. Your guess is as good as mine. No one's been there
great.
in centuries, but both Balin and Harrowmount had men looking just this week. Best of luck.
Let's just go. I'm sure it'll be kind of scary.
As you desire.
Okay.